Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and welcome back to my channel. We all know projects are very important for your learning, resume, and also for your interviews. But where can you find complex, real-time, multi-microservice architectured projects? Simple to-do applications are available everywhere on the internet. You can find them on YouTube, you can find them over the blogs, but I'm talking about complex real-time projects. Don't worry, in this video, I will share 10 complex real-time projects for free. You can use them, download them, deploy them, start learning on your own. And also, in this video, I will share some tips using which you can find hundreds of such projects on the internet for free by your own. So please watch this video till the end. And I will also mention the links of the 10 videos that I'm going to talk about in the description. But one request, directly do not jump onto the links of those videos. Understand which project works the best for you. Pick up only one project and work on that project. So again, watch this video till the end. And also, please try to share it with as many people as possible because these are free projects and we can help a lot of people who are interested in learning. The first project that we have for today is a super complex. Personally, I think you cannot find any better real-time project than this. This project is written by the developers at OpenTelemetry, completely open source. You can use this. This is the architecture of the project, which I'm going to explain in a couple of minutes. And you also have the complete source code because it's an open source application. You can use this application. You can create a fork. You can play with it. If you are a developer, you can understand how this application is written. And if you are a DevOps engineer, they also have steps how to get it deployed on Docker or Kubernetes. Imagine if you are a DevOps engineer and if you can deploy all of this, it will add a lot of weight for your resume. And if you can explain this to the interviewer, why don't interviewers select you? Because you have front end in this project, there are multiple backends, and especially each backend is written in a different programming language. You have a database layer. Along with that, there is queuing service, which is Kafka. You have a caching service, which is Redis. And on top of all of this, you have a front-end proxy that is Envoy, which acts as a load balancer. And there is a fake load generator so that you can feel real-time customers using the application. Because if you deploy this application, you might not have thousands of users accessing this application. So that's why they have also created a fake load generator and traffic coming from the internet if someone wants to access this application. Again, I don't think you can find a better real-time project than this. So definitely try your hands on only if you are interested in a super complicated project. If you are a beginner, I would not recommend this. Wait for the other projects that I'm going to cover. But if you already have experience as a DevOps engineer and if you're looking for some challenges, start with this application. Go through the source code a bit and follow the quick start steps that can help you get this application onto Kubernetes. The second project that we have for today is again a complex project. Definitely not as complex as the first project, but complex enough. This project is written by the developers at Backstage. You might be wondering, Abhishek, why do these people actually write the demo projects? This was the project that is written by developers at OpenTelemetry. This is a project written by developers at Backstage. These people or any of the projects, it can be CNCF or any applications written by a startup, they want to demo their applications to the customers or to the open source users. So they need a demo application for that. So they write a demo application, they maintain that demo application, which can be used to showcase to their customers or to their open source users. So going back, this is a demo application by Backstage. Again, if you try to deploy this, the end product that you would see is something like this. So they also have deployed it onto a cloud platform just for you to understand end of the day how does the demo application would look like. So if you can manage to get this demo application deployed on Docker platform or the Kubernetes platform, they have already written the Docker file, Kubernetes manifests are also available. If you can get this deployed, this is what you would see on your local machine. But what's more important is to understand how the Docker files are written. If you have Kubernetes manifests, it's also important to understand how the Kubernetes manifests are written. If you don't have, that's your responsibility as a DevOps engineer. You can own this project and you can write the Kubernetes manifest by your own. The third project that we have is little simple. We have looked at two complicated projects. Now the third project is a complete Java based project. The other two were multi-microservice architecture along with multiple programming languages. But this one is a single programming language microservice architecture project, which is Spring Pet Clinic. Again, a Spring based demo application where this demo application, if you can get this onto your local Kubernetes cluster or Docker, it would look something like this. Only Java based application. If someone is interested, Abhishek, I have some knowledge on Java and I want to deploy a Java application onto the Kubernetes platform, definitely give it a try. Not as complex as the first two, little simple. If you are a beginner, you can definitely try this. The next application that we have is a demo application that is written by the developers at Istio. By now, you might have understood that every popular project has their demo application. At least most of the popular projects, they have their demo applications. And this is the one written by Istio. If you scroll down, you can find the architecture of it. Again, I'll provide links of each and every project in the description. This project is not super complex. This is a mid-level complexity one, a multi-microservice architectured application where you have this project written in Python plus Java plus Ruby plus Node.js. So you can get a feel of multiple programming languages, multi-microservice architectured application as well, but not super complex. You can deploy this onto a Kubernetes cluster. You can also set up service mesh for this. But if you want to stop it, just the deployment, you can also do it. There is a Helm chart available for this project. You can find them using the links that are available here. Next project is again a mid-level complex project. Only the first two projects that I have shown are super complex. After that, right now, we are covering mid-level complexity projects. And as part of that, the next one that we have is example outing application that is written by developers at Docker. Again, this project is super stable. If you are a beginner or someone with mid-level knowledge, I would highly recommend this project even compared to the other ones, because personally, I have tested this project. It works super fine. If you have followed our Azure series, I have used the same project. I have transitioned this entire project. It is available on GitHub. I have moved this entire project onto the Azure DevOps platform. I moved the source code onto the Azure repos. We converted the CI/CD pipelines from GitHub Actions to Azure pipelines. We deployed this application on AKS. We have implemented GitHub. Sorry, we have implemented the CD part using GitOps approach using Argo CD. So this project is super stable. You can definitely use it. An example voting application. This is the architecture where you have a user accessing multiple backends, voting application written in Python. Then there is .NET. You also have a caching service, which is Redis, and you have a Postgre database. So you can definitely give it a try. Mid-level complexity project, beginners as well as mid-level knowledge people can give this project a try. If you go to the source code here, you will not only understand how the code is written, but they also have K8 specifications. That is the Kubernetes YAML files. You can directly use this and deploy this onto the Kubernetes cluster. Of course, when you deploy, you will run into issues. You have to solve them. Next one is Instana Robot Shop application. So this demo project is written by developers at IBM. So IBM has a product called Instana, and they have written this demo application to demo the Instana product to their customers. So it's a e-commerce application. If someone is looking for a e-commerce project, if you are interested in deploying a e-commerce project on the Kubernetes cluster or on a Docker platform, definitely give this project a try. And if you look at this project is written again in multiple programming languages. Why demo applications are written in multiple programming languages? Because the demo applications are meant to be serving different customers. So some customers might be on Node.js, some customers might be on Golang, some customers might be on Python. So if they write this multi-programming language microservice architectured application, it will serve most of the customers. So Node.js, Java, Python, Golang, PHP, you have Redis for caching. You also have RabbitMQ for the messaging queue part. And there is Nginx for deploying the application. So it serves different programming languages. This is not mid-level complex project, little more than that. So only go for it if you have understanding of how persistent volumes works in Kubernetes, how persistent volume claims works, and how storage classes works. If you want to get it on EKS, then use my fork. So I have created a fork of it, and I have created steps for deploying it onto EKS, deploying it onto AKS, and also deploying it onto GKE. So GKE1 is written by one of our subscribers. So thanks to our subscriber who has contributed the GKE part for this particular thing. So you can find this is our subscriber who has contributed the GKE part onto this. So you can get this project onto AKS, EKS as well as GKE. Perfect. So thank you so much, Ata, for contributing this GKE related things for our subscribers. The next demo project that we have is a GitOps demo project. So you can use this project if you are interested in learning GitOps. This project is contributed by Flux CD. The developers at Flux, they have written this demo project. This is not a complicated project, and I wouldn't recommend this project if you are learning anything other than GitOps. So only if you want to learn GitOps, you can use this project, and you can learn GitOps using Helm, Customize, and Flux CD. Next project that we have is a Python demo application written by the developers at Redis. So this is a simple Redis chat demo application written in Python. And if you can get this deployed, it would look like your Microsoft Teams or your Slack, but a super simple chatbot demo application. So you can use this if you are interested in deploying a chatbot application onto your Kubernetes cluster, or if you are a developer, if you want to understand how chatbot applications are written, you can definitely go through the source code and write a chatbot by yourself. Complexity of this project is beginner as well as mid level. So even if you are a beginner, you can definitely try this project. If you have mid level, you can implement this project and fix the issues by yourself. Next project that we have is a demo application that is written by Keycloak developers. So the demo application is written to explain how Keycloak, which is basically a OIDC platform, identity brokering platform, integrates with Quarkus, which is a Java framework, as well as React. But not going into the details, again, if you are someone who are interested in the Java ecosystem, and especially if you want to use the latest frameworks in Java like Quarkus, and if you want to deploy or understand how the applications have to be developed, then definitely give this project a try. Complexity is advanced because you need some understanding of Spring Boot, you need understanding of Quarkus, and you also need understanding of how to deploy this entire thing onto Kubernetes cluster. Perfect. Next demo application is a playground application that is written by the developers at Sysdig. So many of you might be aware of Sysdig, and they also have a simple application, very simple application that runs HTTP web server and allows you to read and write files using exec command. Complexity of this project is beginner level. It's a super simple application contributed by two people, thanks to them. And you can use this and get it deployed on the Docker platform. They have the Docker file written for you. And if you want to convert this by writing Kubernetes manifest and deploy it onto Kubernetes, this will be a task for you because they don't have the Kubernetes manifest. But definitely you can give it a try. It's a very simple application. So these are the 10 projects that I wanted to explain. So you can use this project, try out yourself, and add these projects to your resume, showcase this to the interviewers. Now, how can you find more such projects? Simply go to this page, landscape.cncf.io, and let's say you want to find some demo applications. All that you need to do is go to these projects, search if they have any demo applications. All of these projects are open sourced. For example, let's say this particular one, Circle CI. So you can simply search GitHub Circle CI demo project. So they have some Circle CI demos. They might have written a JavaScript React application. See, I just searched in front of you and I found a Circle CI demo application which is written in JavaScript and React. Similarly, there are hundreds of projects here. So spend some time and you can find demo applications. You can use these demo applications for your reference. If they don't have Docker files, write them by yourself, containerize these projects. If they are not readily available to deploy on Kubernetes, write the Kubernetes YAML manifest for them, create the PVC files, create the PV files. You can do everything and get it deployed on the Kubernetes clusters. I know you will run into a lot of issues. You can take our projects as inspiration. Personally, on our YouTube channel, we have already done example voting application. I have shown how to get this onto the Azure platform. We have already tried the IBM Instana robot shop on Azure platform. I have made a video on AWS platform. So you can use these videos as inspiration and you can try out things, deploy by yourself. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found this video informative. Copy the links that I have in the description. Don't forget. See you all in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.